In the last video, I mentioned you could test your ketone levels within the first couple days. Well, what does that mean and how do I do it? First, remember we talked about there is a transition period of a couple days where your body switches its fuel source from carbs to fats for fuel. In the last video, I did also mention that using a ketone supplement could really help you more painlessly and quickly transition into ketosis. Remember, ketosis is where your body is producing sufficient ketones to be measured. All right, remember that? If you don't, please go back and watch the previous video. Ketones, all right? So it just so happens they are measurable. Once our body produces sufficient amounts to technically be called ketosis. So how do you know when you're in ketosis? Like I mentioned before in the last video, there are some physical signs, which could include more smelly breath, we call acetone breath, a little more fatigue, brain fog, loss of appetite, or peeing like a racehorse in the morning like I do. All right? But all these symptoms should subside once your body starts producing enough ketones to technically be called ketosis, which is that couple-day transition period. But as long as you follow the diet correctly, eating 70% fat, 20% protein, and 5% carbs every day, you got this, all right? Here are the testing methods. Let's go through them. So, there are a few testing methods to gauge how many ketones, how much ketones you're producing. There is urine test strips. There is a way to test ketone levels in your blood, all right? And you can also test the acetone or ketone levels in your breath. But the ketone strips are good, but they're by no means like an exact measuring method. They are the simplest and the cheapest version and will give you a rough estimate of your ketone levels. The blood test, all right, we use a Precision Extra, is by far the most accurate, but it is also the most expensive. So if you have any more questions on that, just go to the fact page on our website, and there you'll find links of where to buy the different methods of testing, like the ketone strips or the blood test for ketones. Next video, we will be going over the ever important factor of hydration, and especially the electrolyte requirements while on the keto diet. So stay tuned.